It's hot, it's sunny. We thought we'd bring you outside for the first ever IMS team talk, in which we're getting to know one of the newest members of our team, Amy Hampton, and learn more about her experience and how it influences her role. So to start off with, can you tell us a bit more about your role at IMS?
Yes, so hi, I'm Amy. I'm an RVN and I am a regional sales exec at IMS. That basically means my job is to work with practices, getting to know them, finding out what it is that they want and need and how we can best deliver it, essentially. So whether that is from product demos to finding cost-effective kind of saving options, to training, anything really, that's where I come in and just try and build that relationship and work well with practices.
We're super excited to have you on the team and support our growth journey. So my next question is about your experience as an RVN. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
So I qualified as an RVN in 2017 from Nottingham Trent University, and since then I've worked in a variety of practices across hospitals, ECC, out of hours, and even done some locum in as well. I'm very much a medical nurse, and I've got very much a soft spot for consulting as well. I think that's definitely where my heart is.
That hands-on experience must give you a really useful perspective. How does that help you when you're going out and visiting clinics?
I think my practical experience in the industry really helps me in the way that I know what a 24 hours in a practice looks like, and because of that I want to help as much as I possibly can. So I know that sometimes the order doesn't get done by 5 o'clock on the dot, and what kind of extras you might need leading up to a bank holiday, and all the things that might go wrong. And because of that insight, I really want to use that to make these meaningful connections with practices and relationships that are very much two-way, and like I say, that I can help as well. I think that's probably the main thing.
That's really interesting. And from those conversations with those clinics, what sort of pressures are veterinary practices facing at the moment? There
are loads at the minute. The veterinary industry generally are under a huge amount of pressure, but I think a large one does come from the cost of living crisis as well, and what clients can afford to pay for their veterinary care. And because of that, I want to work closely with practices to try and help them find the most cost-effective options so that they can pass that down to their customers as well. So finding the quality products that the staff want and that the team needs, but also at the price that can then be passed down to the client and be as beneficial as possible.
With those pressures in mind, IMS puts a strong focus on trust and partnership. What does that mean to you?
I think to me that means honesty, and so I think the easiest way to put that is that I vow to never push a product that I don't think is good enough quality for a practice, and in return I just really hope that customers and practices can give us the feedback that they can, whether that's good or bad, and in order to build that relationship and really get a two-way relationship and not something that's just purely transactional.
Building those relationships is of course a massive part of the role. So what I would ask you is, what's the most rewarding part of what you do currently?
The relationships, easily, hands down. I might not be in practice anymore and working with the patients, but I still get to work with the teams, and to me that is making an impact still where I can. So I think that's probably hands down the thing that I look forward to, making those relationships and trying to make friends, basically.
Of course, having come from practice, I'm sure there's things you miss a great deal. What's the thing you miss most?
My patients, hands down. Easy answer. I know it's a bit of a boring one, but I miss the animals. But that's when I always just say, when I am in practice, if there is a small furry going, please give it to me, please hand it to me. I'll always be grateful. And that's why I try to take my dogs with me occasionally as well on the road, to try and keep the animal fix as high as it possibly can.
The clinics that might benefit from your support, how can they get in touch and what can they expect when they do?
Clinics can get in contact with me however they like. Email, WhatsApp, phone, LinkedIn. I'll accept carrier pigeon if needs be. It doesn't really matter, but if they reach out to me, I'll always endeavour to get back in contact within the next within 48 hours is my usual turnaround time.
Finish off the most important question of all. Are you a cat or a dog person?
Boring, but really hard to choose, but dog at a push, but I'm very much both. I've got a Rottie and a Whippet, and as well as 2 cats, so actually if any practices ever want me to bring along a +1, please let me know, always willing. But yeah, really hard question to answer.
That's adorable. We do love our companions after all, don't we? If your practice is based in London or the South East, whether you're completely new to IMS or you're already partnered with us, get in touch with Amy to discuss how we can best support your clinic and reduce that overall basket spend. Thank you for your time today, Amy. We're super excited to have you on the team, and we look forward to growing further with you.
Thanks!